Let's try that again. Hopefully you can hear me. Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Joleen. That's me here with my spring water. Yeah. Yay. Happy eviction day. Happy BBCAN 10 eviction day, you guys. What an episode we have to talk about tonight. We had a blindside. It was beautiful. But first, make sure you smash that like. Let's set a like goal for 400. 400. I'm going to do signs all night long because these BBCAN kids, they're like, who's on first? They love it. They're like, all the signs, okay? For all of their many alliances that Kyle will blow up, okay? So yes, happy St. Patty's Day too. Happy day, everybody. We got screen grabs. We are going to be talking about this epic episode of Big Brother Canada. And let me just tell you guys, modern day BBUS could never. Okay. Now I want to hope that one day they could, but this kind of entertainment, this kind of expect the unexpected, this kind of blindside where nobody knew. It looked as though Kyle, JCPenney, aka Jamie Lynn Spears. I saw someone on Twitter use that name recently. And Gino had no idea. And Steph, obviously. I mean, to keep the secret the whole time, the fact that this house and these house guests were able to have a proper blindside where people were actually blindsided, none of this, let's warn them. And you know what? You can thank Jess. You can thank them for this. And that's what happens when you cast the right super fan, okay? Because Jess allegedly told Tanisha wanted to give Steph a heads up. And Jess is like, no, don't spoil this. You know, Jess put her glasses on and she was like, hey, you know, I don't want to get too much into this, but don't spoil it. Okay. Don't say anything. Let's just blindside her. Okay. She's not that nice. Anyone notice? She's not that nice to me. So let's blindside her because Jess realizes that we need this. Super fans. We look for this kind of thing. It's amazing. Okay. DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. Gino is going to listen to Kyle because Kyle controls him. I know. We'll get into that. DM. Thank you so much for the super chat. We'll get into that. But first, we're going to celebrate. Before we get into the world that is Big Brother, that, you know, you get what you want and then you get what you don't want. Okay. So before we get into that craziness, yes, only 377 likes to go. Oh my God. Old school. You had right, Stephanie. There is something that was just so wonderfully appetizing about this whole episode. It was delicious. It was great. We had a blindside. We had someone, Steph, who was worried more about what dress she was going to wear in her spray tan than she was the fact that she's on the block. Even if you're up next to the biggest target or what you would think would be a big target, that doesn't mean you're safe. You're never safe. Pawns go home. Okay. And you weren't the pawn. Okay. Your alliance member, Kyle, who you said you still wanted to work with, he put you here. So when she was talking about her spray tan yesterday with Tanisha, and I'm thinking, oh no, this girl is in for it. She was just like, I feel pretty safe. This whole episode, I feel pretty safe. So I feel pretty good. That's wild. And then she gets blindsided. She's like, that's wild. My God, there's something going on underneath you guys' noses. Just so you know, she didn't hug anyone. She got up. She walked out. Very nice dress. Looked very beautiful. But so sad that she didn't see it coming. Not for us. We loved it. We were like, nom, delicious blindside. But she was like, something's going on under everybody's noses. Just so you guys know, that's wild. It's wild. It's like, no. Nothing's going on under the house's noses. They did this. Something went on under your nose and your three friends. And that's it. Everybody else knew. Even Marty, the old guy, you didn't think would know. He knew. Okay. Ivy says Steph plus JCPenney equals Gino or Gino plus Kyle. Yeah, exactly. Steph and JCPenney were like, JCPenney was, oh my God, poor. Oh my gosh. I just, I got to pull up my screenshot of her because she was just, I don't even know if I grabbed that. I'll pull up my, oh wait, I think I did. Look at, oh my God, I've been scissoring all week. I didn't know I was scissoring, Gino, all week. That's what happens when you scissors all week. Oh man. Justin Bobby, I don't know what to tell you. We got to come up with all the name, J names for her. You know, Twitter came up with JC Penney. I saw Jamie Lynn Spears. We'll go with Justin Bobby from the Hills. You know, she's got that good hair. I mean, you can't be scissoring all the time. You got to pay attention to the game too. Oh, but I mean, this was just perfection. You guys, I can't. And then Steph, you guys, something's going on underneath your noses. No, something went on underneath your spray tan. That's what happened. Okay. I put a little thing together. You guys make sure you follow me on Twitter, and I'll share it here with you, a little compilation of this epic blindside. Okay. We'll do it once with the sound and once without, just in case. Let's see if we can pull this up. All right. Here where did it go? Okay, that's wild. This is it right here. It's on my TikTok too. If you guys want to follow me on the TikTok. Okay. So let's do this. Let's share my screen. Let's stop this screen share. You guys are fantastic. Make sure you smash that like while I'm pulling this up. And if you want to support the channel, Super Chat's a great way to do it, like DM Rocks did. Otherwise, you can join my Patreon or okay, I got knocked out. We're back. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back. Sorry, guys. My Wi-Fi is being super weird. All right, let's do this. Let's see. Let's grab this one. And let's do this. We got share audio. Let's add this to the stream. We are back. We are back. All right. You guys, hopefully you can see me now. There's an echo now. All right. Well, let's just try this and see what we can do. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay. You get the gist, right? Let me know if there's still echo for you guys. Thank you, Jamie B. That's why I was a little late. That, and I was trying to get StreamYard to share my my screen. Okay. All right. I like to come and bring you guys some fun stuff. So there we go. I got some more edits that'll come out on my TikTok and Twitter. So follow me on social media. But oh my gosh, just the look on their face. And Josh is not only a doctor, but he's an amazing actor as well. I mean, he was just like, oh, am I safe? I'm safe. Oh my God, I'm a doctor. I'm hot. I'm smart, and I'm safe. And I'm going to take Marty to final 2 and be the first Indigenous person to win Big Brother Canada. What? Me? Are you sure? Okay. Cool. Great job, Josh. Great job. Because that is the new plan that Josh, he really wants to take Marty, like he said, to final 2. He wants the old guy and himself. Final two. Okay, so wasn't me. I turned off my mic, turned it back on, Stephanie, but I appreciate you guys looking out. Okay. You could twerk to that blind side. You can. You definitely can. Josh might not even be a target and slide under the radar. Oh my God, he might not. Let me send something else to you guys. This was my favorite part. Okay. We gotta comment on this because this part was my favorite. Okay. Hopefully I'm going to just send this over to myself and then we can watch, and then we'll get into the episode notes. But I just want to play this last little clip that we'll comment on. And it was amazing. It was amazing. Kyle looked like a ghost. He looked like, he was shocked. And there's nothing more rewarding than when someone who has been very cocky, some would say patronizing to other house guests about their game, telling Josh, hey, sorry, you got to go. You want me to, allegedly he said, do you want me to keep a t-shirt here? And I can wear a t-shirt. I can wear that t-shirt for you so you can see it when you're at home, not being able to play the game. Okay. Not being able to play the game. All right, let me mute this down. Okay. So we go here. And so it'll be a little bit like the last video, but different because this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. And there'll be no sound so we can talk through it. Okay, so obviously, just food for dogs. I don't know why. I'm just trying to think of J things, besides JCPenney, because that might get old, even though that's a perfect name for little sweet JC Lynn. But there's a just food for dogs in West Hollywood, and that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Justice, we'll call her Justice, like the clothing store. She's real shocked. And then we go into, okay, she's shocked. So then Steph, she leaves. Steph's like, oh my God, there's something going on beneath you guys' noses, but it's really beneath my noses. But oh my God, I'm so glad I put on an extra coat of self-tanner today. This is wild, Kyle. It's Summer. It's you. It's you, Summer. It's always been you. Yup. It is a lot of Summer too. Summer she didn't want you there. So there she goes. And then we have this moment. You see Josh, he goes in for a hug on Kev Villain. Dr. Josh is like, hey. And then Kyle in his infinite, you know the word I'm looking for. Okay. I'm not the genius here. I'm the comedian. Infinite wisdom of this game says, you can see it. He's like, okay, I'm a little scared, but I got this, Kyle, because Kyle, you're the best. You're the best ever. You got a sport media degree. You and Moose, not friends. As long as Moose doesn't win this game, you're good. So all you got to do is make up with Dr. Josh. Tell him I meant to do that. Okay. Because that is Kyle's MO. He's like, I meant to do it. Yup. Yeah, bud. Yeah. Hey, meant to do it. Sure. Let's split, a cup of maple syrup and call it a day. Let's not go after each other. I get it if you want to go after me, but maybe you don't. I can fix this. So he's like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to give Joshy a hug. And Dr. Josh goes, no. Dr. Josh, we got to watch it again. It was so, okay, goes in for the hug. We'll rewind just a little bit so we catch that. So we can see, bye, Steph. You looked beautiful. See you later, alligator. And then Josh, Kev Villain, hugging. Kyle's like, I'm 23. I can fix this. I got it. I got this, dude. And then, no. Josh turns, and then Kyle's like, oh, he feels the crunchiest feeling. He feels so crunchy. This was cringy, crunchy. He's like, okay, it's going to be like that. Yeah, it's going to be like that. You've been telling this dude since you put him up as a replacement, tried to backdoor him, that he is going home. You have the vote. You are the smartest. Patronizing this doctor, this man who saves the lives of children. Literally. You've been patronizing him all week. You think he's going to hug you? No. So he turns, and then Kyle's like, all right. All right, I see what you did there. Look at his face. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And of course, I have to add in Helena because she's wonderful. And then we, did a little cross out of Kyle's face. No offense, Kyle. It's real bad. It's real bad. Real bad. Okay. But I mean, just that slick, looking like a ghost while getting ghosted from Josh's hug. Chef's kiss. Big brother chef's kiss, you guys. It was just so good, this episode. I can't. I mean, I can, but I can't. But I can. Okay. All right. So let's get into these notes for episode 8. Dr. Josh, he is like, listen, let me tell everybody something. And let me tell the world something. And let me tell Big Brother something. This 23-year-old Kyle guy is not smart enough to have done this by himself. He did not backdoor me by himself. That is not a true statement. Josh is like, there's no way that Kyle is behind this. He's not smart enough to backdoor me. And then JC Lynn, so immediately Josh is put on the block at the beginning of the episode. We come back to that. JC Lynn is crying. She's like, I was crying when you went up, and now I got a scissors Gino for a little bit longer. So JC is crying. I don't know why I have Kevin up here, but why not? Kev Villain. So JC is in the bedroom and she's crying, and Steph's there, and Steph's like, this is awesome. This is amazing because this is wild. I'm probably going to stay. There's no way anyone is going to vote me out over Josh. That's not happening. I know this game. Okay. All right. I know what's going on. I shop at Winners. And so she's like, I know there's no way. And those are famous last words. And then JC's like, it's so sad. It's just so sad. I'm so sad. And my favorite part was Jess just sitting there like, what? What's so sad? What? Oh, you're sad over Josh? No, Josh is my friend. I know Josh. I lay on Josh. I give Josh props. I tell Josh, you're amazing. You're amazing. We talk about how we memorize all the stuff in the house and how we do it. Okay, so no, Josh is mine, So then Jess gets up and they go out and then they cry. So everyone's crying. I mean, this should have been a clear indication to Steph at this time. People are crying that the guy on the block right next to you is going home. Nobody cried when Steph was put on the block. JC Lynn was like, I don't even know her. I've never even heard of her. Who is she? What? I don't know. Is she in between Gino's legs where we just cuddle? No, then I don't know. I don't know her. And so the fact that Steph didn't, no, I was just like, oh my gosh, Steph, no. And Steph's like, I am so safe. That was crazy. JC Lynn, are you crying because I'm so safe? Is that why you're crying? That's wild that you would cry because I'm so safe. That's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, cool. And then Jess leaves, and Jess feels sad and pissed and annoyed, and they cry. And then Jess is laying, I think, on the little couch and crying, and they just they're not pleased. Kyle is just, he pooped the BB bed with this one. I mean, with everything he did this week. Okay. Then we see Summer is mad, and Summer talks to Josh, and Summer's like, sorry, Kyle, Joshua will be staying. So everyone is basically going around be like, sorry, Kyle, I know you want to make a big move going after your allies, but Joshua will be staying. Thank you for trying to play, but no, Summer is not having it. She's done. She's not gonna happen. Okay. Then she made a comment about him shooting blanks in the game, and blanks down there. Whoa, Summer. Whoa. And about Kyle, and Josh is just like, oh my God, I love you. Okay. Kevin and Jess talk, and this is really Jess's moment to shine about how committed she is to her love for Josh. Jess is just like, okay, here's the deal. I'm not effing getting rid of you effing ever. I effing love you. You're the effing best. Okay. I love you. You are me. I am you. I will make a skin suit of you and I will drag you to the end. Okay. This is not happening. This guy's not going to do that. I mean, if he does it, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to get away with it. So Jess, they're really hyped up, very hyped up about this. And I don't blame Jess. You have this kid basically just poo-pooing all over your game and your allies. And Josh has become a beloved member within the house now, especially to Jess. I mean, Jess just looks, I talked about it last night, but Jess looks at Josh like, wow, you're so fucking amazing. You're so fucking amazing. You're so fucking real. I fucking love that. I'm not ever voting you the fuck out. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. She just, or they just are like, not happening. And so they discuss how to keep Josh. And Jess is just like, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. I'm going to stand over people in the hot tub and I'm going to be fully clothed. And I'm going to look at them in the eye and I'm going to say, you're keeping Josh, right? I mean, you're keeping Josh. I mean, I'm not trying to push you, but you should keep Josh. Okay. If you keep Josh, I will let you wear a pair of my overalls, okay? Or maybe one of my jumpsuits. I don't know. Take your pick, okay? Or one of my beanies, one of my toques, whatever it is. I'll let you do it. Maybe not. I don't know. So Jess and Josh is just like, okay, yeah, Jess. I mean, Josh is taking it pretty well. Betty, oh my God, for the love of Betty. I mean, Betty, holy, she is just going to, Kevin is never going to have any self-esteem in this game as long as Betty's in the game because Betty is constantly calling him out. Betty runs into the room, the blue room with the money signs, and she's like, Did you know about this, Kevin? And Kevin is like, Kevin DR is saying, I'm done playing vanilla. I'm not going to play vanilla anymore. I think I'm ready to really dive into this game. And Kevin's like, well, I can't really tell you, but I need you to fake that you hate me. Okay? Fake that you hate me. Oh, robotic sounding. Darn it. Okay, hold on. Let me just bump out and bump back in, guys. Hold on.
What's POV?
Okay. Excuse me, I might have burped. I apologize if you guys heard me burp. Excuse me. StreamYard is being a booty, and my Wi-Fi, I think I have to restart my router. So let me know how the sound is doing, and hopefully it's a little better. But thank you guys for hanging in with me. I blame Putin too. Blame it on the moon. Yes. This sucks because I was so excited to talk to you guys. All right. So just let me know in the chat how this sounds, and then I will start back up. But if the sound is bad, then I'll just have to probably end the live because I think Atharella said it was sounding very robotic, and they definitely don't want some weird audio stuff. And I know I was watching Maddie and Janet today, and I noticed that they were having some sound issues too. So it sucks. Okay, sound is okay. Pic is blurry. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me know if the sound gets bad. Hopefully it'll improve. It doesn't look like it's improving. It just looks like it continues to be shitty. Okay. Let's just turn this off. We might have to end it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, we'll just keep talking. We'll see what happens. All right. It sucks. The picture of Josh is perfect. Okay, then we'll keep that up. We'll keep that. Okay, cool. So it's just me. It's just the video quality of it. So I'll just turn myself off, and as long as you guys can still hear me, we're doing good. Okay, we'll still have fun. We'll be silly. All right. So Betty, again, back to Betty. Betty's asking Kevin, "Did you know about this shit? Did you know about this shit?" And Kevin's like, I can't really say, but here's the deal. Act like you hate me." And Betty goes, "I do hate you." Betty, it's just, you hate this dude? You hate this dude? And Betty's like, "Yeah, I do. I hate you." Okay. And Kevin's like, "Well, no, I mean, just okay, but okay, well, then I might have to target you. I mean, then I'm coming for you." And Betty's like, "Last time I checked, no one tells me what the hell to do." Betty, I don't know like what Betty is doing, what Betty is thinking, but I love it for entertainment purposes. These two will just never get along. Betty will always have it in her head. You know, the thing is, Betty is reading Kev Villain correctly. She's reading him that he knows way more than he lets on. He's trying to play this game like under the radar vanilla, as he calls it, but she sees him. What she doesn't realize is at this point in the game, she could definitely use him to get further and work with him against this side of the house. However, she's just, you know, she's very opinionated, and she's someone, I mean, I can definitely relate to her. She's going to call it how she sees it, and she's going to say it. And that's just how it is. She's not going to fake the funk. Betty's not going to fake the funk. We get all kinds of Big Brother players. She's the type that does not fake the funk. All right. And then she walks out, and Kevin's just like, "Oh God, Betty." But when she walked in and she's like, "Excuse me? Did you know about this?" And last I checked, nobody tells Betty what to do. Nobody tells Betty what to do. Okay. Then Helena, Summer, and Tanisha talk, and Summer and Tanisha ask Helena, "What are we going to do to, make this a thing? What do we got to do to get you to trust me? Do we have to like share secrets? Do we have to like sync up on our periods? What has to happen in order for us to work together successfully?" And this is when Helena's just, she admits to being very indecisive. And in this game, we've seen that. And in this vote, we've seen that. And Helena is just like, I don't know. I mean, if I tell you this, like, I might be throwing my game under the bus. Like, I don't know. What do I do? Do I not do? Oh, my God. Oh, I think I had too much coffee and feel kind of shaky. And that's when Tanisha's like, "Okay, let me offer up something. How about this? How about this?" There was a 7. We were in it. All right, a 7-person alliance. Kyle was in it, all the stuff. We're not in it anymore. I don't want to work with him anymore, but now it's dead, but it was there. Okay. And Summer was in it, and Mean Gene, the Scissors King, was in it. And Helena's like, "Oh, okay. I'm just so out of it, you know." Then one of the best scenes, I would say, and let me see if I can find the correct screen grab here. So we have, is it these two? Okay, no, here's Jess. They're crying. All right, and that's from earlier. So we have the Scissor Sisters, which Gino and JC Lynn are in bed, and they are tangled up in privates, you know. tangled up in blue balls, just laying in the bed together. And that is when Jess walks in. She doesn't see them kiss, but Big Brother, the editing, is trying to tell us, like, we're now just kind of finding out what's going on with these two, even though they've been hooking up for a grip. They've been hooking up for a long time, okay? And Jess comes in, and they are so wonderfully awkward looking at them like this. Ooh, what are you guys doing? You guys doing? Yeah. Swapping spit over there? Like, they are just folding their clothes. I just have to get something. I'll be right back. I'll be out. I'll be in. I'll be in and out. Or you'll be in and out. What about you? Do you know? You probably. Yeah. Okay. All right. What are you guys doing? You guys doing biology? Playing doctor? I played doctor back in my day before I had a partner. You guys are single? Do what you want. It's fine. Part of the game. Showmance. Romance. Whatever. You know, just getting it in. You guys getting it in through the jeans? Try humping. Some great style. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. And then Jess leaves, and that is when Mean Gene, the dry humping king, he goes in for the schmoochies on little JC Lynn. And then we see, you know, tangled up in blue balls here. And there's like, oh, what are we going to do? We're just going to make out. So I just took all the pictures of them making out, because clearly I'm a pervert, you know. And as Jamie B says, there's his cakes, you know, and they're just tonguing away, just Frenching. You know, I mean, Gino not only speaks perfect French, but he also likes to French kiss. You know, there you go. And then they're both just like, oh, we're so horned up. Let's not pay attention to the game and the fact that we're about to get blindsided. Let's keep rubbing our tongues together. So they do that. And then they go and they say, let's act casual. Jess talks to Josh. And again, this is Jess saying, I'm acting sad because I am sad. Okay. But I'm never voting you out. We are never, ever breaking up. Not Taylor Swift song. We are never getting back together. We are always, always staying together. We are never breaking up. I got you. You got me. We are together. Okay. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Remember Barney? Too young? No big deal. Okay. Fine. But I'm not effing voting you out. And you're not effing voting me out. Okay. We are doing this. Yes, Diana Lee, Josh, and Jawbreaker. I thought you were calling JC Lynn Jawbreaker. That would be kind of a good name, I guess. Okay, so they're just telling Josh, you know, I'm not voting you out. I'm never fucking voting you out. Ever. Okay. And Jess says, and by the way, BT dubs, just so you know, because we're besties to the resties, Steph super rude to me. What's up with that girl, bud? What's up with her? Hey, she's so rude to me. Like, I don't even like it. So rude to me. Okay. And then this is when Jess is like, lines are gonna be drawn in the sand. All right, Josh, and you're gonna stay. And you're gonna save lives in the show. All right, lines are gonna be drawn in the sand. And I don't give a fuck, okay? Because I didn't come all the way here and bring all these beanies and all these different shades of glasses for Steph to stay. All right? I hit her spray tan stuff. She's not staying. You got it? Okay. I love you. You love me. I love you more. Is this too much? Is this too aggressive? No? Okay. We're good? Yes? No? Okay. Cool. And this is when, you know, Jess, obviously, if you watch the feeds, I mean, they were going hard for Josh to stay, as was Kev Villain. Then JC Lynn and Steph talk, and Steph has zero worries. This is when Steph is just like, isn't this game so crazy? Like, it's wild how safe I am. It's so wild. I mean, I brought only a little bit of self-tanner because I didn't think I'd be this safe. So I'm going to have to ration it out. I'm going to put on another coat before the eviction ceremony, but it's wild how safe I am. I have zero worries that I'll be leaving. Steph literally said I have zero worries. I'm not worried at all. I'm literally like floating. I got her on my phonance. I have you, JC Lynn, my best friend. And again, does Steph not have any idea that behind Steph's back, JC Lynn is like, I don't like her. I don't like girls like that. I don't like her as a person, place, or thing. I don't like her as a noun. I don't like her at all. I do not like Steph with the blonde hair and self-tan. I do not like her. JC Lynn, I am. She doesn't like her. But Steph doesn't pick up on these things, you know? And the fact that Jess is going around the house as well saying, to Josh and a couple other people that she's mean to her, that Steph is mean to them. Okay. And instead, Steph wants to talk about what she's gonna wear. She's like, I'm gonna wear my peach booby dress. You ain't gonna have my tots out. So I don't think she wore the peach one because I think she was wearing like a white, cream, or silver dress. Marty and Kevin talk, and Kevin and Jess put in a lot of work this week on Marty because Marty was like, I cannot tell a lie. The 10 crack commandments of Big Brother. Number 1, je suis no lie. Number 2, merci beaucoup. Okay. Number 3, no lie again. So Marty is just not a good liar and admittedly said, I cannot tell a lie. So how am I, me, Marty, going to be able to tell these people that and throw in a vote for Josh to stay? How am I going to do it? And that's when Kevin, and we talked about this the other day on the live feed updates, that Kevin goes with, talking to Marty from a strategy level and from winning the safety from BBCAN, or I'm sorry, from the Canadian public. And Kevin's like, listen, I don't know. I could be crazy. Okay. I'm Kev Villain. What's up? All right. But my spidey senses are telling me that you wouldn't have won this safety if you were truly safe. And Marty's like, no, you do not think so, do you? Oui, je m'appelle Marty. And Kev Villain's like, no, dude. No, dog, I don't. I think maybe you had something to worry about. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? C'est soir. You're in trouble. You're in danger, girl. And Marty's like, oh, yeah, that is a good point. I do like when you tell me the good points. I do like Marty's accent. It's just so cool. Okay, maybe I flip. But if I flip, what if they find out I am the vote and they ask me who flipped? What if they go, who flipped? Marty, you flipped? And I say, no, I don't flip. I wear nice sweaters. I'm a married man. I don't flip. I don't smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh, no, I need a body bag. I don't do that. Okay, do me, baby. I don't do that. And that is when Kev Villain's like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll say I did it. He's like, you would do that for me? Je suis great. Je suis you. Yes. Merci beaucoup. Je vous en prie. Yes. And I was like, Kevin is working it because Marty's like, I am tired of these young boys excluding me from things, saying, oh, not including me on big decisions. We're supposed to be final 2. I don't trust Kyle. I want to just throw a bag out of his face. I don't trust him. And Gino's supposed to be my number 1, but I feel like Kyle stole him from me. So now I don't know if I want Josh to go, even though I did say for a long time, we must back towards the Josh. He is so smart and so strong and so sexy. We must get rid of him. And that is now Marty is thinking, maybe I was wrong. Girl, maybe I was wrong. So Marty goes and is like, I need to have the honest conversation with the sexy Josh, the doctor of love and Big Brother. And he's like, Josh, hello, I am Marty. And I would like to tell you a secret about my game. It is me, Marty. I would like to tell you a secret about my game. I told the little guy in the room, the 23-year-old nut job, I told him to put you up because I was scared of you, but I'm not scared of you anymore. I love you. And Josh is like, oh, okay, that's cool, Marty. Marty's just like, yes, merci beaucoup. I love you. Okay. Je adore Josh for sure. And then Josh says, well, that's so funny that you say that, Marty, because je adore you too. Okay. And I want to take you to final 2. I want it to be the old guy and me. That's what I said. I want to work with older people. I had a vision of love and it was all that it's giving me or something. And I see this. I see us in the final 2 together. I really do. And then we cut to a DR with Josh and Josh says, yep, I'm serious. I want to take Marty to the end. Me and Marty. I want to do that. And I'm thinking, wow, how the tables have turned. The fact that Marty was like, we must put him up. We must increase our bust and put him up. And Josh really had very little game talk with Marty. And now they're talking about final twos after Marty goes to him and opens up and says, it's me. It was my idea. I told Kyle. But I think Josh is smart enough to know that, Marty he's not as strategic with this game as he claims to be. He trusted Kyle. And, at this point, even if Josh doesn't keep his word on this with the final two thing, this is a good thing to say so that, he can stay at this point. And it makes Marty feel good because right now Marty's in a weakened state because he feels like these young guys he thought he was so in with, the bros, the new pretty boys, the new peanut butter and jelly boys, the new penile implant boys. He thought he was in with them, but no, he doesn't feel. He feels shaken at his core. Maybe he was wrong about Josh all along. Okay, so now they want to work together, and Marty's going to flip. Go flip, Marty. Okay, Josh tells Marty, if people are being honest with me, I have enough to stay. Marty's like, what? What's the what? What? Je suis shocked. Oh my God. Voulez-vous shocked? I don't know what that means, but you know what I mean? And because Marty's just like, well, if you can get the votes, and Josh's like, I got him. I already got him. I'm a doctor, so I'm attractive and I'm nice and I'm calm, and I think a calming presence is really who people want to work with, not an erratic little guy running around saying, I want that guy that I went to school with out. I went to school for sport media. I did. And I knew Moose. So, and I'm going to put up 4 of my allies on the block. 3, 4. I don't know. I forget how many I can put up. I would put up everyone if I could. So, of course, this is soothing to Marty's ears. And Josh just says, Steph isn't good for anyone's game. And Marty's agreeing. Okay, so then Steph does her half due diligence and talks to her fake showmance. This is the worst screenshot. I'm so sorry for doing this to you, Steph. I didn't know it looked like this. It looks a little Bell's palsy, but it's not. I don't think she has that. But, this is like my stage picks for comedy. Whenever someone takes a picture of me on stage for stand-up, this is what I look like. They always catch me in the most beautiful screen grab there, okay? So Steph talks to her mom about their 5 and being a good group. And this is where I was so okay with Steph going home because Steph said, I think the 5 is a good group. The 5 being her, JC Lynn, Herman, Gino, and who else is in the 5? I don't know. Who knows? I forget. It doesn't exist. It's not real. And this is when Steph says, even though Kyle put me up, I think he really regrets it. Steph, you basically said this is how a dude broke up with you. This is how someone literally has broken up with you the same way Kyle has put you on the block and lied to you and told you that you have to go. This is how Kyle did that to you. And you're like, it's okay. Even though Kyle put me up, I think he regrets it. I think he really loves me. I think we're going to make it work. And I think we can make it work. And I'm just like, Steph, no, vengeance will be yours. Okay. And I do believe Steph would have continued working with Kyle. So at this point, you got to cut Steph out because you have to blindside Kyle, this other side of the house, and you have to take one of his numbers away. Because even Kyle putting Steph up and risking her life in this Big Brother game, she's still like, I want to work with him. Yeah. No, I just think, how guys can be. It's like, they're like, get away from me. I have a restraining order. And all I hear is, I love you so much. Come over to my house. That's the kind of vibes it was giving me when Steph was like, yeah, he put me on the block and said he wanted me to go. But I think what he really meant is, I want to take you to final 2. I trust you so much. And your life in this game is important to me. It's like my life. So it was definitely giving me girl who just is not reading the room. Okay. He's not that into you. Kyle wants you gone. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about you like that. But she said she still wanted to work with him. And her mom's like, wow, I definitely I don't know what you're thinking, and this is hard for me to kind of be attracted to you right now because this is I thought we were on the same page. No, we're not on the same page at all about this game. Wow, this is okay. All right. Let's just, you can just see in his face that Herman's like, wow. And then Herman in the DR, he says, I don't think Kyle's my target, but he's my target. So he's like, I don't think Kyle's my target, but he's my target. So basically, trying to, he can give us the old reach around. That's not a reach around, Joleen. You know what I mean? The old, the trickster saying, Kyle's not going to be my target. He is my target. And that's why I was hoping Herman was going to win the HOH tonight, or someone who would definitely go after Kyle. Then Kyle, because, it's not enough that you put up your allies. It's not enough that you blew up your game and the games of people you're working with and outed all of your alliances. And, just had one of the worst HOHs in Big Brother history. He wants to make another alliance, a new one with a new name. Okay. So now he's going to take the guys he's been working with. Because remember, he's not a bro. Remember when Jay, they told him, you're just working with the bros. I would never. Kyle was like, I would never. Definitely he is, because now he said, I want the Village Voice Alliance. And Kyle tells this to Marty. And Marty is already fuming about Kyle's game or lack thereof and how he can't trust him. And he thought he could. And Marty's just looking at him like, are you okay, kid? Are you okay? Well, this is him and Kevin. I apologize. Wrong screenshot. But before Kevin comes out, this is when Marty and Kyle are talking. And Marty's just like, wow. And Kyle's like, Liz, okay. Hear me out. I got an idea. So me, you, Gino. Okay. And then Herman. All right. We're going to be the Village Voice. Okay. Yeah, that's I know, cool name, right? Because we're like the village of people. We're the voice of this village in the house. So we basically run shit and say who goes. I don't know. I spent more time folding the bottom of my jeans than I did thinking about this plan, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. I'm Kyle. I'm the best Big Brother player in history. Twitter said so. Before I went in the game. I mean, they liked me, which I'm playing for Twitter. Okay, I'm playing for Twitter. So Kyle tells Marty this, and Marty's just, you can tell Marty, I thought he was going to take a felony. He was just so annoyed with Kyle. But Kyle, again, is not picking up on this. He's thinking, I'm a genius. Thank you. Okay. Me and Kanye, we're geniuses. And nobody understands us. All right. Because we're so above everybody else. Okay. We fly above. And then Kevin enters the chat. Enter Kevin in the chat. And then we have like a who's on first situation with Kevin and Kyle. And Kevin's like, or Kyle says, me, you, or no, Kevin says, okay, so the votes, they're going to be me, you, Marty. And then Kyle goes, I don't vote. And Kevin Villain's like, oh yeah, okay, so it's me, you, Marty. I don't vote. Oh, okay. So silly. And that wouldn't surprise me one bit if that is just a part of Kev Villain's strategy. Yeah, that's a hard no on the Village Voice. They want to be like the peanut butter and jelly boys. They want to be like the pubic boys. They want to be like the what were they called again? I can't remember now. The penis boys. What were they? The pretty boys. Okay. And then Dane popped up. He's like, hey there, guys. What's up? You guys like hockey? I won this game. Good luck to you. Work with a lot of wieners. Bye. And yeah, it's a hard no. I'm not a big fan of this Village Voice, nor is anyone in it except for Gino and Kyle. Okay. So after this little who's on first moment, Kyle goes to talk to Helena because we all know how much, let's be honest, Helena loves talking to Kyle. That's her favorite thing. She's like, oh, I can't wait till he can come back and confuse me more. I'm already indecisive and I can't wait. So Kyle goes and talks to Helena. And I found it to be pretty patronizing in the fact that he's like, just so you know, I'm Kyle and I am a really good Big Brother player. And I went to school for sport media and I know Moose. Okay. Now that that's out of the way. This week you hold an important position in this game. Maybe not any other week, but this week, just the way he said it, you hold an important position this week. Like she doesn't every week. Every player in this game holds an important position. But the fact that you don't even know that Helena is being recruited, scouted by pretty much everyone in the house, trying to show her love, get her on their side, except for you, dumbass. And so Kyle is like, just so you know, okay? I know you probably don't know what's going on because nobody knows the game like me. Kyle Moore II, who figured out about Big Brother Canada after I was mistaken for Kyle Moore from BB9, okay? And then I binged a bunch of seasons, and now I know everything. So you probably don't know everything, Helena, but you're important, okay? You matter. I need your vote this week. And Helena is just like, I'm indecisive. This is a hard decision. I mean, which way do I go? Which way do I go? And then Kevin just keeps working Marty. He does a very good job of just keeping on Marty in a way that looks like he's looking out for them, in a way that looks as though they're in this position that is quite difficult because, he tells Marty, I think right now you and me are being played. Okay. Kyle told me you came up with the alliance with the three of them. And Marty's like, what the, je suis mad. No, merci. No, merci beaucoup. Très mad. And this is when Kevin just kind of keeps sending it home to Marty. He's like, yes, Gino may speak French to you, but he is French kissing JC, Lynn, and cuddling with Kyle. So he is much more aligned with them. And I don't think we can trust them. Okay, they think you're a stupid old man, and they think I'm just some nerd guy that they can take advantage of and play and get to do whatever they want. And Marty's like, no, I don't like that. Marty don't like that. Marty is not old. Marty is young, because Marty isn't old, but he's old compared to the people in the house, And I have to say he's not old because he's my age. So I think he's my age. I keep saying that, and then I doubt it, but I'm pretty sure he's my age, okay? So Marty's like, no, I do not like that. Yes, let's team up. Let's take them down, okay? Let's do it. So they're going to say, like I was saying earlier, who flipped? What am I going to do? Huh? What am I going to do, Kev Villain? I cannot lie. I am Marty. I was a Boy Scout. I cannot tell them that I went against these guys I've been working with since the beginning, even though they went against me and they left me out of these big decisions. Okay? I don't know what I'm going to do. And that is when Kev Villain reiterates, I'll take it. I'll do it. Okay? I'll do it. I brought my clear framed glasses and I am here to party. All right? Vanilla Kev Villain is over. This is swirl Kev Villain with sprinkles and a cherry on top and some whipped cream to boot. Don't you worry. Marty's like, ooh, merci. J'adore Kev Villain. Love you so much. Adore. Eiffel Tower and other things that are French and delicious like brie cheese. Okay? And then it's voting time. And Josh, I wish I wrote down exactly what Josh said in his speech before votes, but he said something very sarcastic regarding Kyle being the fearless leader. And it's just like, oh, poor Kyle. I mean, you're out of your, no, this isn't within your jurisdiction. This is, I mean, you have Josh, who is leaps and bounds, just smarter, lived more life, done more things. Than you have Kyle, who's just Kyling, Kyle's going to Kyle. And then we hear from Steph, who is like, thank you so much for keeping me. This is wild. It's wild that you guys are keeping me, but makes sense because obviously you're sending Josh home. So I just thought I'd pull out this beautiful dress for you guys. I put on an extra coat of self-tanner. These aren't my real eyebrows, but who has real eyebrows these days? They're drawn in, still nice. And I overdrew my lips a little bit for you with a little Kylie Jenner lip kit. So you're welcome, Canada. Canada. I put a little dollop of maple syrup underneath my little earlobe. So after you keep me and I'm here and I'm safe, we can hug and you will feel at home in Canada. And yeah, so I got my false eyelashes on. Thank you for letting me get prepared because originally when Kyle put me on the block, I didn't like it because he didn't let me get prepared. Okay. I was like, I don't even have my face on. And and then I was like, Moose, get up here. You're talking shit about my game? Say it to my face. Say it to my face. Hashtag show your face. Say it to your face. Okay, so I can't wait to stay and play with you guys. It's really fun. Josh, I'm so sorry you have to leave. That's so sad. Do you have any tanner I can borrow? Did you bring any self-tanner? Okay. All right. Well, I'll find some. I'm sure. I mean, it's going to be hard. I didn't think I'd say the song, but now I know I'm going to say the song. Okay? Yeah, Summer couldn't wait to vote. She practically ran in there. So everyone's voting. They were so happy. I mean, Summer was thrilled. She's like, hey, Arissa, you're amazing and beautiful. And I vote to evict Steph, and I don't feel bad about it one bit. And I'll see you later. Deuces, Steph. Bye-bye. And so we end up with a vote of 9-2 in favor of Josh staying. 9 house guests voted out Steph, who said she was not worried at all. Zero worry. I'm so staying. This is wild and nuts, and I am staying. JC Lynn and Gino were the only ones who voted Josh out. Everyone else gladly ran into the DR to vote out Steph. So Helena was no longer undecided. And Helena, can we just give props to Helena's adorable outfit? Everyone looked really good in tonight's episode. I like to just focus a little bit on what they were wearing here. And, the eye for the big brother with the little mock turtleneck. So cute. Obviously, huge 90s vibes and these little space buns that both Summer and Moose were rocking. Adorable when you are getting back at your now enemy, Kyle. You want to look your best. Tanisha, obviously, always looks beautiful. Rocking not space buns, but 2 little top pigtails. Very, very cute. Marty, just classic, clean, extra button open, showing what a badass. Now that he's hanging out with Josh the doctor and he wants to go to final 2 with him, he's trusting himself more to show a little bit more chest hair. He's a little bit more. He's giving us a little something. All right, he looks more confident here. And then we have Moose. I just thought Moose's hair was just so adorable. His whole look was adorable. The jacket. Everything is working for you, Moose. You're killing it. Just stop picking your nose, please. For the love of God. Okay? Please stop picking your nose. I want to just be so Team Moose, but I'm finding it difficult. And not completely Team Moose, but you know what? I want to cheer now that you took yourself off the block. And, I hope you and Josh are able to take Kyle out. That would be epic. All right. So then we come back from everyone voting. And that is when we see, arguably, feel free to put it in the chat if you don't agree, but one of the best blindsides in Big Brother history. I mean, the fact that these house guests were able to keep it to themselves and not give a warning and not say, oh, we got to say before we do it. No, they completely blindsided Steph, Gino, JCPenney, and the HOH. Kyle's going to Kyle. Okay. And then we got this. And Steph was just like, oh my God, I didn't even pack all of my thongs. Oh my God, this is wild. You guys are wild. Something is going on underneath your noses. Or is it my nose? Do I have to leave for real? Oh my God. Everyone was just like, or I should say everyone, those 4 were just, so does this mean the retreat isn't going to work? Is that not going to work? Oh my God. That is wild. I am so cheesed. Steph was very cheesed. And Kyle was just like, oh, okay. He just had that, it's something when you're really feeling yourself and you got your hockey hair going, you got a little bit of wave, you got a little bit of salad going on, and then you're just like, oh, all right, well, nope. But in true Kyle fashion, I guarantee I'll turn on the feeds and he'll go, I knew that was going to happen. I did that on purpose to see where people stood because I needed to know, bud, friend, guy, where people stand. All right. I needed to know for the future of us, Gino. So I knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Josh, I never wanted you to go, even though I said I wanted you to go. And when you asked me, would I make this same decision again? And I said, yes, I was just doing that. I was just saying that because I'm Kyle. I knew what was happening. No one can blindside Kyle. I have a podcast. They don't give people podcasts when they don't know everything of what they're doing. All right. I know. what's going on? Okay, subscribe to my podcast. And then JC Lynn is just like, oh my God, did this happen while I was making out with Gino? Damn it. Oh my God, Steph Sting. I hate her. I mean, she's my friend, but I hate her. I don't like her. I told everyone I don't like her. What if it gets back to her? I'm going to have to hide in Gino's scissors. Oh my God, this is horrible. How could I be so off? Is it because I just like loaded myself into the showmans and believing these boys? That never happens on BBCAN or BBUS, where you think, you know, that the boys have your back, you know what's going on, but really they don't. They don't even know what's going on, and the whole house is going to go against you. And then it's too late. You can't take them out. This is like season 7 with the pretty boys. Oh my gosh. Am I, what was her name, you guys? Am I Dane's girlfriend? Am I Dane's girlfriend? Is that who I am? Etsy or Effie or Efi? Am I her? Is that me? And then Dane pops out like, you are. You're Etsy's or Evie's. That's you. Hockey forever, guys. See you later. And I mean, it was just epic. And then Steph's like, I guess I'm going. That's wild. I guess I'm going to leave. God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, enjoy the dress on the way out. I do look great, but wow. Oh God. You guys, are you sure you can change your mind? You guys, this is wild. This is nuts. You want to change your mind? Okay. Okay. Fine. That's fine. It's cool. I'm just going to go back out in the world and be hot. So I don't know. Like, who's the real loser? Not me. See you later. And this is when Dr. Josh's acting skills come in. And he's like, oh, I'm safe. That's wild. That's crazy. Oh, I don't really have to say much or do much. People just love me. That's fantastic. Okay. And then it seemed like an eternity, but it really wasn't for Steph to leave. And she didn't hug anybody. She was just like, deuces. Deuces wild. I'm out. See you never. And this is the moment when Gino was like, oh shit, I got to put out this fire with my hose, with my, with my big hose. There you go. And this is probably the moment when Gino got into Big Brother vision. And he was like, you're the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. Gino, you're the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. He's like, this is my sweep the leg moment. This is my Danielson moment. Okay. Everyone in this house is Cobra Kai. And I am Daniel LaRusso. Okay. I'm going to sweep the leg of everyone here. And I'm thinking, there's no way, then still, I mean, Steph is still leaving. I'm like, Steph, can we go? Get it going, Steph, And she's still like, oh my God, you guys, this is wild. Somebody's lying to you. No, somebody lied to you. No, you got to go. Okay, Steph, you're going to be fine. And then, Kyle's just thinking, oh man, I thought these pink pants were more likable. I thought these were my most trustworthy J. Crew chinos. This is crazy. Ooh, good. I should have got this from Winners. Is this my Winners outfit? Oh, I should have worn my Winners outfit. What was I doing? Ooh, I'm going to feel around in my pockets. Do I have any tricks in there? Any twists? Did Canada leave any twists in my pockets? No. All right, look at Jess. They just think they know what they're doing. Okay. Should have got rid of Jess, but no, I thought I could work with her. Me, Kyle. And Jess is just, bye, Steph. They don't care. They're just happy that Josh stayed at this point. Jess is like, this is what you deserve, Kyle. And then Steph is still leaving. It was just like, the dress, immaculate, wonderful. You looked amazing, Steph. But she's still leaving. And she's like, just so you guys know, it's not everything what you seem. It's not everything. It's not what you seem. Okay. It's not what I seem. It's like, no, 9 people in this house got it right. There was only 4 of you that got it wrong. And 2 of you that were able to vote. So, you're in the minority of getting it right. You got it wrong. You got it real wrong. Okay. And then still leaving. She was just leaving forever. And look at everyone's over it. Herman, look at him. Is that how you should act when your showmance leaves? Gino looked more upset. Herman's like, bye. See you later. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell a car to you after this. And then JC Lynn, no tears. No tears. No tears for fears. I feel like there was a point where she was kind of like, okay, that's cool. She can leave. I don't even like her. And then we have still leaving. You guys, when is she going to leave? Steph, you look amazing, but we get it. We get it. She's still leaving. Still leaving. The house guests are still waiting. Look at Summer. Summer couldn't be happier. And Josh is still playing the dummy. He's like, oh, you guys, I can't believe you kept me safe. And Jess and Summer are acting as though they're at like a military funeral, just very respectful, arms crossed, just, all right, there you go. I don't know what's going on. Helena, she's wondering, did I make the right choice? Because she's a little indecisive. You see Marty back there scratching his face. Someone's going to ask me who flipped. Nope, Marty, they know by now. Okay. Everybody flipped. And then Kev Villain is thinking about vanilla ice cream. And you got Kyle back there going, oh, maybe I should have went to school for psychology and not sport media, so I could really read these people and be better on my podcast. Oh, okay, guy. Okay, buddy, I can save this. And Steph still not gone. I was like, she's never leaving. Okay. She's never leaving. And then we have the epic moment that we played earlier with Kev Villain and Dr. Josh giving a hug as Kyle comes in to hug Josh. And then Josh is like, no, I'm going to turn my back on you. And he ghosts Kyle. And that's when Kyle is like, okay, we're doing that. Oh, really? Are you mad? Just because I put your game in jeopardy and put you on the block and wanted to blindside you? And all right, cool. That's awesome. I mean, you did get a chance to play in the POV, not because I put you on the block. It was because, Moose, wanted to pick you. But you did get a chance. So it's not technically a blindside. You shouldn't even be that mad at me, but okay, fine. Yeah. Just because all week, ever since I put you up as a replacement, I've been saying you're going and I wouldn't change my mind. Okay. That's how we're doing it. Fine. Cool. All right. That's awesome. I knew this was going to happen because I'm Kyle. There's nothing that happens in this house that I don't know about. Okay. I wish I had my podcasting equipment. I would talk about this. I would have like the best podcast about this, about how I knew. And everyone thinks I didn't know, but I knew. And everyone else in the house has an ego. Okay. Okay. And then Josh continues to just be adorable and hug everybody else except for Kyle, the guy who really, wanted him gone. So he's like, I'm not hugging you. And he's going to hug JC Lynn because, hey, why not? It's okay. I get it, JC Lynn. It's not your fault that Kyle made a dumb move in the game. And then Gino's just thinking, all right, I got to activate my hose and my brain. And I can't just be hot, quiet Gino. Now I got to be game player Gino. I might have to say more than 4 words in a row. This is going to be hard. I might have to complete a sentence. So I don't know. So cute, adorable Gino is just like, all right, you want to play? And I'm thinking, Gino, he looks pissed. He looks like he's ready for vengeance. But I did not think we were going to see what we saw in the HOH competition from him. Then we get Arissa talking to Steph, who finally got out of the house. And she's like, it's wild. It's all Summer's fault. It's Summer. She was on the couch and she was like smirking and smiling and so happy. And she had a sign that said, goodbye, Stephanie. And then when I was leaving, she sang me Michelle Brandt. She was like, goodbye to you. Goodbye to everything that I knew. And I was like, that's rude, but that's wild. Like it's all Steph. And Arissa's like, I can't wait for you to go home and watch your own Blindside because I'm a super fan. And I'm Arissa Cox and I'm wonderful. And so just go home and watch, Steph. Okay. And next time, don't worry about the self-tanner. Worry about the game. Worry about the game, Steph. But in all truth, I did appreciate Steph in this game just for the simple fact that she was not your conventional Big Brother player. She called shit out. She went downstairs and got Moose, which gave us the epic moment where Kyle held his head in his hands and she was like, who said it? Was it Moose? Okay, I'm going to go get him. And then she said, sorry, I'm yelling. I'm mad, which is usually why people yell. I guess you can yell when you're happy, you cheer, but usually yelling involves some kind of anger. She's like, sorry, I'm yelling. I'm screaming. So we had that great moment and we had some good moments with Steph. So, and this Blindside, it was so perfect. So perfect. Thank you. I love that song too. Okay. Thank you, Nanya. The actual Blindside was so entertaining, but Jolene's play-by-play of the Blindside is like the first piece of cheesecake after being on a diet for a month. Nanya, I love you. Thank you for appreciating me in all my weirdness. Okay. Kevin says Steph was useless. I beg to differ because she was clueless, but not useless because we used her up in this game where entertaining. Okay. Entertaining. The fact that she was more invested in her tan than she was the game. And the fact that she was willing to call out both Moose and Kyle at the detriment to her game because she really didn't have, the best strategy in this game. But then again, she's got her, her ally Kyle putting her on the block. Most people would try to calm that situation, talk their way out of it. Instead, she was like, I'm going to start screaming and bring that person up and make a scene in front of the house. And who doesn't love that? It's kind of like when, you need that kind of Devin-esque player. I bring up Devin a lot, but you need the house meeting type player. What would BB20 be if not for that epic house meeting where Bailey and Tyler got in a fight and Haley admitted to getting a power and she shouldn't have ever admitted to. But she was like, I feel like I have to tell you guys this. I mean, we kind of live for those moments. Then we go into an HOH competition, question and answer, and it's the supermarket sweep. So all of those prices that are on items in the food storage room, they're going to be asked, is the price higher or lower than this amount of whatever product that Arissa brings up? And I'm thinking, oh my God, Dr. Joshi has this in the bag. Okay, because he just got done saying on the feeds to Steph, as Steph was nuzzled on his breast and saying, you're so great. You're amazing. You're so, I mean, like, I don't want to, go too crazy on you, Josh, but Jess, love you. You're great. You're so, can I just lay my head on your nipple? Oh, this feels so good, right? This feel good for you? Feel good for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's share Jean Bess. And so they were talking about this, how they're memorizing things in the house. And Josh said, I have everything memorized. All those prices in food storage, got it memorized. Okay. All the colors on the wheel, memorized. The color by Gino's name, I remember that color because it looks like a UTI. So there you go. There you go. So I'm thinking Josh has got this shopper's showcase. And this is when Kyle's pretending to be cool. He's pretending to be okay. He's like, it's fine. It's no big deal. I just wasted a week and blew up my whole game. And, all my alliances are torn apart now because I outed them or put someone from them up on the block. But no big deal. I meant to do this. P.S. Someone should say something about my outfit. Okay. This is Zara for men. No one has commented. Kind of rude. And Josh gets out of the game pretty early, and I'm thinking, oh, shit. But there are, 9 other people that I'd rather see win. We just can't, and by we, I mean anyone that wants to see Kyle get it this week and Kyle be on the block and try to be taken out. We just can't have Gino and his man prees or JC Lynn win. Okay, the odds are pretty stacked in our favor, but this is Big Brother. So I don't want to Steph think this, which I was. I'm thinking there's no way Gino himself is like, no, he's more of the muscle, but no. Gino, I underestimated him. He has been, he's so quiet because he's busy remembering shit. He's not wasting his words on anything. He is wasting, I guess not wasting. The only thing he really uses his mouth for is JC Lynn. So he's really been studying, and I didn't know it was that serious, but I am so proud of Betty because Betty was so close to winning, and watching Betty do well in this comp, I think if anything, it's going to be a good boost of game morale for her, and people kind of sleep on her. So it could be good or bad for her game, I guess. I mean, she was used as somewhat of a pawn or someone who was very disposable, but now maybe people can see that she's someone you'd want to work with who could win power, or they'll want to take her out. I don't know. We'll see, but I think there are much bigger fish now who have flipped that Gino might be going after if he decides that he is going to get vengeance for his cuddle buddy, Kyle. Okay. So at one point we still had like Marty in the game, and Moose did really well. Herman lasted a long time in the game, but just watching Betty, and I see you guys in the chat saying, her faces, and she was getting so excited because she has just had an experience of Big Brother where people, don't really think she's good at stuff, and they find her game rather disposable. She's been put up quite a few times or told she was going up if she doesn't go up. And then Moose, this would be great redemption moment for Moose to win HOH and hopefully go after Kyle, even though he told Kyle he would still work with him. I don't know if that's true. I hope it's not true, But because Kyle's like, hey, man, I understand. But if you could just give me a chance to go up, we're sports media to sports media. If you could, just let me know that so I can play a POV like I did for you. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. All right. Herman was out first. Okay. Thank you, Just Kim. You're right. Herman was out first. He did not do well. He was out first. Thank you, Just Kim. See, I need you guys. I'm too busy saying stupid shit. And then sometimes, I can't be so damn hilarious and come with facts. Sometimes I have to lie. I'm sorry. It's Kev, Villain, Marty, Moose. We have Betty, obviously, and Gino. They were the ones who lasted the longest. And then you have everyone on the side, just, Summer's like, oh, I feel good. Steph's gone. Now I got to get rid of, some of these boys and maybe JC Lynn. Even though I think they were kind of nervous and holding hands. But again, Betty is just like, come on, I want this. I want this so bad. I want to prove these people wrong. And Kyle's like, you guys, I don't care if you don't listen to me. I meant to do that. Everything that happened tonight was not a blindside. Kyle meant to do it. Kyle wouldn't screw up. I know sports. I know media. I know Big Brother. I know what's going on. And then Betty gets another one right. And I'm thinking, Betty. But then we come down to a tiebreaker. And again, the odds are against Gino because you still got Betty in the game. And you still got Moose in the game. And I think Marty. And then Betty gives this answer. And I'm thinking, oh, this isn't good. Because everyone else had like 5,000, 15,000. And then Gino, okay, so here's everyone on the sidelines, okay? We have Tanisha, like, please, Gino, don't win. JC Lynn, like, I'm pretty sure everyone wants Gino to win. And then Summer's like, oh, I don't want Gino to win. I mean, I do like that we're kind of flirting and stuff, but then he'll be up in the HOH room with JC Lynn. But either way, if he wins, I'm probably still going to be safe because I have a great personality and I can win him over again. And he does look at me quite a bit. And okay, Sino is a thing, even if people don't want to believe it. And then Gino has an earpiece in. Hashtag Helen was pushed. Hashtag Gino has an earpiece in. And the producer says, guess about 10 off. And Gino is within 10 to 20, I think, of the right answer. And he wins. I was hoping everyone would go over so Betty would win, Price is Right rules, but no. Gino was solid. He was Iron Man up there. He's like, I got it. I got this. All right. You guys want to see how the firemen do it? Okay. And he was like, what's up? What's up, my hoses? And he wins and he's very happy. Obviously not the ideal situation for those of us that want to see Kyle on the block. But then, his two ladies cheering him on right there. And Marty quickly heads over, whispers something in his ear. I think it was, je suis sorry. Je m'appelle Marty. Oui, no, put me on the block. Okay. Oui, stay. No, put on block. Merci beaucoup. And then he laughs. And it was like, mwah, mwah, double kiss. Let's work together and take Kyle down. Kyle said, said something to him. And we'll see. I mean, if Gino decides, okay, and this is from Love is Blind. So it's in the wrong folder, which Love is Blind season 2. I just finished it. Holy shit. You guys got to watch it. It's on Netflix if you haven't watched it already. I've never seen two hosts, Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey, hate the people on the television show that they host. Who is holding Nick Lachey hostage while he hosts the show with his wife, Vanessa? Pretty epic. And some crazy cuckoo people on that show. Okay. So let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. So Gino is our HOH for the week, which appears as though JC Lynn would then be safe, as would Kyle. But maybe this could be, this could be a time for Gino to go, ooh, I was on the wrong side. Maybe I should just take out Kyle. He is kind of messy, But again, remember, they know each other before this as well. I believe Gino, right? Gino knows Kyle and Gino knows Moose somehow. Isn't that true? Okay, Julie C is saying, on the feeds, Gino did say he observes. He's not a talker. I think he will put Betty and Moose up. if he wants to continue, working with Kyle and doing that, I think that would be probably in his best interest. But you never know. We'll have to see because he doesn't talk very much. So this is going to be a very interesting HOH because it's going to be one of those ones where you are going to see these house guests spilling to Gino because he's not going to give them anything. I have seen Gino sit in 2-hour-long conversations and just nod and smile. I'm pretty sure he's meditating and they have no idea. And people don't comment on it as much as I thought they would. Like, wow, it's kind of sketch. We don't hear from this dude, but a lot of the people he's aligned with, being like Kyle, they like to hear themselves talk. So they're totally fine with having a partner in this game who lets them do all the talking. Okay. And dig all his holes. And with JC Lynn, I mean, they're just making out. They're just Frenching. Okay. And there's where Marty's like, me, Marty, we can French too. If that is what you want, I will do that. Okay. But not in a sexual way. There's other way to French kiss when you're friends. Let me know. I can teach you. Okay. Cheese is delicious. And then Marty walks away. They're jokes, guys. We're kidding. Okay. Your mama says, please review. Love is Blind. LOB. Okay. I think I have to. I mean, I was so glued to my TV for that show. Okay. Yeah, I believe Summer would be safe too, just Kim. I think Gino really likes Summer, and it's going to be so easy for Summer to get out of this one. I mean, she's not, it's going to be harder for Marty. As far as the flipping goes, as far as Summer, I mean, Summer is just so personable and she has a very good rapport with Gino. They have this very fun, flirty relationship. Who knows what it's going to turn into? Maybe a Sino situation, or maybe he'll stay with JC Lynn. I don't know. But I don't think he will see Summer as someone that is a threat to his game at all and put her on the block. Because she can easily just explain, Kyle was wilding out. And if rein him back in and I'll work with the 7. I mean, she can tell all the lies all day, every day. But this has nothing to do against you, Gino. This is just something that, I had to do for my game. So there you go. I could have sworn though, Julie, and you're probably right, and I'm probably just imagining this, but I thought they had said that Gino knew them a little bit as well. But maybe I am just making this conspiracy theory up in my head. And you're probably right. Joleen, did you watch Late Night Feeds last night? So funny. I sent it to your Instagram. Oh, I don't know if I got it, Monica. It might have went into my message request. If we're not following each other, and if I don't follow you, then it pops in my message request. So let me check and see. Oh my God, DGF. Shakes is the worst. The worst on that show. Love is Blind. The worst. All right. Oh, Monica saying his sister. So Gino's sister on Twitter said she hopes he breaks up with Kyle. I mean, I do too. That would be pretty epic if Kyle goes and stabs, or if Gino goes and stabs Kyle in the back, because I mean, that's why I think that I remember this somehow. God, am I making this shit up? I don't know, you guys. Somehow that Gino knew Kyle, which made more sense to me why Gino was so ride or die for Kyle, because Gino's not a dummy. And why he wouldn't see that this is not the best dude to align yourself with. He's just blowing up all your spots. But maybe I just made that shit up. Okay. Yeah, Gino definitely going to be cool with Summer. I think he'll be cool with Harmon as well. I think you're right, Sagalina, because there's no reason. I mean, Kyle was so tumultuous. Is that the word I'm looking for? He was so erratic with his HOH that someone as calm as Gino surely has to recognize that. And he can still stay aligned with Kyle while recognizing that, there are certain players who will still be good for his game. The one I think might be hard is Marty, but Gino does have a lot of respect for Marty. They speak French together. So maybe Marty, I feel like he might not even go after Marty. I think what you guys said in the chat, unfortunately, it's going to be like a Betty Moose situation. Yeah, Shake is a whole dumpster fire on Love is Blind. You guys, if you didn't watch, there's this guy on this dating show. And I normally am not huge on the dating shows, but this one is very good on Netflix. Make sure you watch it so that when I do parodies of it or live streams of it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, either way, we'll have fun. He was asking these women who you can't see, who you kind of get to know behind a wall. The whole purpose of it is you get to know someone and see if you can fall in love before ever seeing them. And this guy is like, I like to buy women's clothes. What size are you? I like to put women on my shoulders at concerts. Would it be hard to put you on my shoulders? Like, he's trying to get a body type check. He ended up getting with, like, proposing to, because they kind of propose all of The Bachelor in this experiment, like, is love really blind, to this wonderful woman named Deep T, aka Deeps. And she was so great. Even the dude's mom was like, okay, she deserves the world. She doesn't deserve a percent less than someone who wants to go all in on her. So I like her more than you. And he was like, I just don't have the animalistic passion for you. And I'm thinking, bro, that's gross. You're a bet. Okay. You want to hump like dogs? Like, what are you talking about? This woman is down for you. And they didn't have intercourses, and it was a mess. And then he came on the reunion and was just a shit show. So yes, you guys, I agree. Okay. Stephanie says, yes, someone said Gino and Kyle did know each other too. Yes, I thought that was a thing, because otherwise I just don't see Gino being a little bit older, a lot smarter, seems to have his shit together, as in like his emotions, and he doesn't, not as reactive as Kyle, doesn't seem to have, or outwardly as big of an ego as Kyle seems to have in this game, that he would be so cool with. And I don't know. Maybe it was just because he thought, well, I can kind of hide behind him. Like, he's kind of a shield because he's just so, bananas and all over the place. And he thought everyone was still with them, so he didn't want to rock the boat. But yeah. It's totally unreasonable to expect Gino to talk, be gorgeous. And thank you, Amber Lynn. You are right. How dare I? I mean, yeah, he can't do it all, you guys. He can't have those eyelashes and have full sentences and put out fires and save your life. Gino can only do so much, and I understand that. Okay. Gino and Jawbreaker are Adam and Sam from season 7. Oh my gosh. Yes. Adam Pike and Sam and Samantha. Ugh. Sam could have done so much more in that game had she been able to, had any of the women been able to align and really take out these dudes. I mean, it wasn't that hard to figure out, the pretty boy thing. Oh man, that was hard to watch. That definitely was hard to watch. Are those two still together, BTW? Monica says, I don't think Gino is into her. He just likes the attention. And just Kim said, I think Herman is in trouble, especially if Helena and Kevin rat him out. Do you think they would rat him out? I mean, well, Kev Villain will. Yeah. You're making a case for that. Yes. I hate to see it because Herman is one of the, if not at this point, showing like the best, strategic moves and game mind kind of mentality. So yeah, Stephanie says, I hate to say this, but it may have been Taryn's update that said it. Oh, don't hate to say it. We don't hate Taryn at all. We got no issues with, we appreciate all Taryn does and all Maddie and Janet do, because them daily updates, I would need to quit my job in order to do those daily updates. That is very difficult. But yeah, no, I check out Taryn. I check out Maddie and Janet, Mad Rose D. Like, I support all of our live feed updaters except for one that's a real dickhead. And yeah, we won't go there, but that's it. Okay. Yeah, Gino is definitely going to be cool with Summer. I think he'll even be cool with Herman. Okay, I already read that one. Sorry. I'm jumping back. Okay. And he has abs. Thank you, your mama. Exactly. He has everything. This Gino. Okay. Praying that Gino feels pressured enough to just put up Kyle. It would be nice. And I wouldn't be surprised, Theodore. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle himself was like, yeah, bud, man, put me up. It's okay. I can get out of this. I'm a really good player. I'm like the best. Okay. So I get it. I've been a super fan of the show for like 9 months, friend. Yeah. But I just hope this isn't all we're going to see in the HOH bedroom. I can't take that. Keith says Gino going after Kyle doesn't really make sense. Just let someone else. I mean, we can hope for that, but you're exactly right. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for his game at all, since now Kyle, it's going to be this thing where Kyle might actually stay in the game longer than a lot of you or myself will want him to stay in the game because he is such a big target, and they'll think we can take him out later. We can do this later. However, I would argue if I was in the house, we can't take the risk of this guy getting power again, because now not only is he completely unpredictable, but if you have any kind of an alliance or tell him anything, he's going to put you on blast, which is bad for your game. But at this point, yeah, now that Gino has followed him into the depths of Big Brother hell, he might as well just let someone else take him out, and he might as well. I have a feeling Gino might go kind of safe with his, or try to finish Kyle's job of getting out Moose. You know, if Kyle makes it past this week, he definitely may skate through. He might. I mean, we see this happen a lot. Someone who gets a big target on their back and makes big dumb moves, and they're like, well, but he's a big dummy and he's going to have a target, so we'll just keep him. And Kyle might lay low, but I don't think he's that kind of player, because again, my answer is in the fact that he did not have to win this HOH. He was so insulated. He was aligned with so many people, and he was sitting very pretty, and he still chose to win the third HOH. It just doesn't make sense. If you are truly a fan of this game, and especially BBCAN, that's not the move. I heard Tanisha and Summer want Kyle out ASAP before jury because they don't want him voting for a winner. Plus, they can't deal with him in general. Yes, that will be another one of Kyle's downfalls, is that he's not only unpredictable, not only will blow up all your games, not only will cheat on his alliance, out it, and put you on the block even though you're aligned with him, he also is annoying when he talks to you, and it comes off very patronizing, and he thinks he knows more about the game, and his social game is just the worst. I did not think it could be this bad, but it is. Monica says, I have to say that I don't mind JCPenney. I think her problem is getting into a showmance. Maybe now, though, she will start to bug me if she tries to get Jess out. Yes. I don't have an issue with JCPenney either. You know, she's in a showmance with Gino. I thought it was entertaining that she just turned on Steph so soon, but no, I mean, she's not my favorite player in the game, but personally, I mean, obviously I don't know this woman. They're all fine personally. But no, she doesn't really annoy me, but maybe, like you're saying, down the road, she will. So no, Monica, I'll check my Instagram and look for it there. I'm sorry. I just have a lot of message requests that fall into this other inbox on Instagram that sometimes I don't check, because you'd be surprised at the stuff people send me, and it is like not fun. Or people I don't know get mad at me, and I'm like, but we don't know each other, so that's kind of weird. Maybe you could just write that in your diary and not send it to me. Okay, Theodore says, I will scream, though, if this HOH week turns into some crappy, boring one by putting up 2 pawn figures like Betty and Kevin to avoid making waves. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens. The good thing is we have seen a lot, well, every week we have seen a nominee take themselves off by winning the POV. So hopefully Betty will take this fire in her and this performance that, you know, she did very unexpectedly to most people, the other house guests, well, in this HOH competition. She'll take that into the POV if she is put on the block. Okay, Sagalina says, I think Gino might backdoor Marty because Marty really messed up his game by pushing for Josh on the block, then voting to keep him. You know, that it's true. There's something about Gino that I think somehow he still will respect Marty. I could be wrong, but again, it's hard to go by what Gino's going to do because he's done so little talking. I know more about how he kisses, and I've never even kissed him, than I do about his game and how he really feels about people, because he literally lets everyone else do the talking. So yes. But yeah, you can also send it to my email if you have something to send me. JoleenReacts@gmail.com. All right, you guys, thank you for sticking with me despite having these crazy, crazy connection problems. I had to turn off my cam. I think it's a little better now, but I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to smash that like. I will keep you updated this weekend. I'll try to get in a couple videos or lives. regarding what's going on the feeds. That'll be fun. Make sure you're subscribed. Feel free to share this on social media. I appreciate when you guys tweet out my videos. You put them on Instagram. I love the support so much as we continue to grow and have fun watching Big Brother Canada. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think everyone would kiss Gino. If you wouldn't kiss Gino, I think you're lying. Okay. He says, I don't see a world where Gino stabs Marty. They're boys. Gino is a pretty simple guy, unless someone gets in his ear. I'm assuming noms will likely be Betty, Jess. Yeah. I'm assuming Gino's going to be much more, just as you're saying, Keith, just down the middle of the Big Brother road. These people were supposed to be things that Kyle probably should have done that would have been boring to watch as a viewer, but Gino is not an erratic player like Kyle at all. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Yes, smash the like. Shout out to my mods. Yes, go check out Maddie and Janet. All the love to my girls, Maddie and Janet. Why does Betty? I know. Just leave Betty alone on this one, okay? Leave Betty alone. And if Jess is put up, just know that they are a powerful, powerful player and can take themselves off the block. So still hope, but also leave Jess alone. Leave Jess and Betty alone. And let Kevin have to earn his spot. As much as I'm enjoying Kev Villain, throw him up. See what happens. See what happens. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you for sticking with despite the technical difficulties. I'll be back tomorrow night with Married to Bravo with my mom, who's still on vacation, but she's still going to call in or StreamYard in. And I'll be back with another Big Brother video soon. And always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what you see,